we'd finally made it home to Paris, only to find a place we hardly recognized. It was obvious Le Paradox was now in control, since his face covered the city like a bad rash. The only positive was that Bentley was able to dig up a lot of dirt, including the fact that Le Paradox was from a family of thieves himself. And then we made a major discovery. I knew that my dad's heist of the world's largest diamond had made him a legendary thief, but what I never knew was that Le Paradox's father had planned to steal it first, and frame my dad for the crime. Only he was a little too slow, and got himself caught instead. With his father gone, Le Paradox had no one to teach him the family business, and after a string of failed jobs, he wound up in prison too. It was here, ironically, that he finally got his criminal education. After his release, Le Paradox maintained the appearance of a law-abiding citizen. In reality, he used his prison contacts to form his own syndicate and began masterminding heists worldwide. These days, he traveled the globe as a billionaire art collector, while his real business was the trafficking of priceless stolen treasures. Clearly, he blamed the Coopers for his family's past misfortunes, and his plan was to wipe us out completely. I had to find a way to stop it, but first, I had to rescue Carmelita.
All right, we all know this is our last shot at stopping Le Paradox and rescuing Carmelita. Currently, his blimp is docked outside the museum. I can't pinpoint Carmelita's exact position, but I believe she's being held somewhere near the loading bay. Sly, there appears to be a utility hatch on the blimp's underside that will get you inside. You can use one of the mooring lines to reach it. Once you're in, try to gather as much information as you can. But remember, we'll be right behind you, so don't do anything rash.
Understood, Bentley.
Hurry, I need you to get the van ready. We're gonna need backup for this one. So first, you and I are going on a little recruiting trip.
Oh, who you guys getting?
Then we'll rendezvous with Sly inside the blimp and figure out our next move. Okay, I realize it's not the most elaborate plan, but it's the best we've got. So everybody watch your backs, and let's go take that skunk down once and for all.
Understood, Bentley. Let's go. Wondering who they're gonna go get. Get Panda King or something.
Okay, Bentley, I'm in. I can see Carmelita.
Just hold on, Sly. We're almost there. You know it's a setup.
I know, pal, but I don't have a choice. Just get here as fast as you can. Carmelita!
Sly, bad idea. Trapped in a jar again.
2 rats in 1 trap. I knew you could not resist, Cooper. You are so predictable.
Oh yeah? Well, how's this for a prediction? I'm gonna kick that stripe right off your tail.
Yes.
And now comes the big threats from the little man. As I said, predictable.
Let us out! You afraid of a fair fight, coward?
Obviously he is.
No, I don't think so. I have something special planned for you two. It is, how do you say, a going away party.
Okay, listen up. You
Oh,
all know why
obviously.
you're here. We have to find your canes and get you back where you belong now. If we don't, we'll never be able to repair the damage Le Paradox has done.
What about Sly?
He's on his own for now, Murray.
Oh,
but I'm
yeah.
sure he'll be fine. It's Sly.
Yeah, it's Sly.
Luigi,
Go
you're up
figure.
first. My readings show your cane is somewhere in this room.
Yeah, I can see it.
I can sense it too, Bentley-son.
Attention crew. Keep your beady little eyes open.
Oh.
We can't afford any screw. Finally, I have arrived. This one is for you.
Always remember, safety first. Thank you.
Sure thing, Miss Weird
Problem has a
Android.
solution. Then worrying is pointless.
Cool.
Red Troopers at 12 o'clock.
This is the After I
Come on, Murray, let's bring out those fists of flame.
Celebration party. Attendance is mandatory.
What does it all mean, Bentley?
No time for a break, guys. We have to keep moving.
Let's go.
There's Bob's cane. Looks like this one is all you, Ryoichi.
It is my pleasure, my most hairy ancestor.
Making fun of his hair. I think I saw Salim's cane too.
All crew on full alert. I would not
Ooh.
have a problem taking
Almost did not make that.
now.
Synchronizing temporal matrix.
Can you hear me, Turtle? You and your vermin friends are too late.
Ah, there's the next spot.
Okay, La Paradox is gearing up for something. We need to hurry. Keep moving, Ryoichi.
These traps are almost too easy for a
All right, Bob, here you go.
Great. Wait, Ryoichi, I'm picking up an energy field shift centered on you.
Yes, I sense it is my time to go. It has been an honor meeting all of you. Sayonara.
Aw, poor
It's
Ryoichi.
working. The temporal abnormality is correcting itself. Bob, we need you to get Salim's cane.
Does anybody even understand you, Bob?
Playing a game which you have already lost.
You'll never win the paradox.
I've already won. Defeating you supposedly.
I'm gonna have to be extra careful. I'm not screwing this up, definitely. No, going too fast. I'll wait it out.
Synchronizing temporal.
Your determination is impressive, but ultimately pointless, Coopers.
What can we do, Bentley?
We can help the ancestors get their canes, Murray, as fast as we can.
And once they all have their canes back, time will go back to normal.
All systems stable. Increasing power output. Breach confirmed. Security. Report to main phase.
What is the Paradox doing? This sounds terrible. Oh, whoops! I forgot to jump.
At 150%. Core temperature stable.
Yeah, that doesn't sound good.
Security. Report to
Even Bob understands core temperature unstable.
Outstanding, Bob. Looks like you're heading home now. Watch out for those penguins.
Cool.
This is going well, but we're not out of the woods yet.
Is this Murray time again? Yep.
Leonardo, it has come to my attention that an intense infestation. Exterminate them
dimensional
immediately.
capacity calibrated. Rebounding power to bridge.
We
All right.
have to keep pushing.
Next part of the ship. Salim, you're up.
Salim, you're the only one who can reach Gallus Cane.
Forsooth, I would entrust this to no other. Oh, again with the climbing?
You'll get your retirement finally. Just give us some time.
Get going, Salim. We've got some planning to do.
Engineering, give me more power. I need to move up this ship.
Oh
What
boy.
are you up to?
Yeah, what
Get going,
is La
Salim.
Paradox up
We've
to?
got some planning to do.
Engineering, give me more power. I need to move up this schedule.
What are you up to, La Paradox? Salim, no time for napping.
Oh,
We
Marn.
need to step it up.
Warning. Dimensional collapse.
You worked me like a camel.
All this climbing is going to turn me into a monkey.
Caution.
I'd believe it.
Station pod. Sensor elevated. Time status.
There we go.
Yellow alert. Yellow alert. Security breach ongoing. All patrols report for duty.
Ooh.
Caution. Time
Almost didn't make that. Here you go. There you go.
Very nice, Salim. You've definitely earned your retirement.
I salute your excellence, Sir Salim.
No voice lines? I think they have, like, none of the voice
All right,
lines for Salim.
Now that we got Mr. Cranky Pants home safely, we need to press on.
You're up, Galeth. Or Yuri Lowenthal.
Gallup, we need your skills to get Tennessee's cane.
Verily shall it be in thine command, hence and forthwith.
You talk funnier than a two-headed jackalope, but thanks, amigo.
Two-headed jackalope.
Attention crew! You must better do your job! Failure is not an option!
Gallup, break those fuses to disable that laser grid.
These pitiful obstacles are but minor irritations.
Minor irritations, he says.
Warning. Pressure levels critical. Hull breach imminent.
Spinny Coon.
Caution. Variance reservoir overflow at maximum.
There we go.
Pathetic. Give up now while you still have some shred of dignity.
We're taking out your power fuses.
Back to jail where you belong, the Paradox.
Oh!
Bad, Bentley.
Too fast.
You think that sounds bad, Bentley? You think it has anything to do with Sly?
I don't know, but it doesn't sound good. We need to get to the bridge. Sir Gallup, time is definitely of the essence.
Forsooth, shall I venture forward?
Like Kennedy's, like Tennessee Kid Cooper says, you talk funnier than a two-headed
Fuses,
jackalope.
Gallup. Take them out and the path should be clear.
Warning. Power at 200%. Core
Yoink.
temperature.
Why are those beads still on my airship?
As much gold as possible. Not that it's gonna do anything. Here you go, Tennessee.
Truly remarkable, Gallup. This looks like farewell.
Indeed. Once more unto the breach go I. Fare thee well, you all.
More vermin dead ahead.
Murray.
Attention crew! You must better do your job! Failure is not an option! Your time is up, the Paradox! But I control time!
We're getting close, guys.
Oh, wow, he is that self-centered. He controls time.
Those switches are completely out of our reach. Tennessee, this looks like a job for you.
Yep.
Just what I was hoping for, Bentley. I've been itching to get in on the action, too.
Sad that you're the last, even though you were the second Cooper. Is Murray's hand still on fire?
Come on,
Wow.
kid. This is for all the marbles. Those platforms must have a switch somewhere.
Danger.
That's right. The kid is back in business.
Huh, I've never seen that.
Structural integrity failing.
Structural integrity? He's gonna take down the whole ship for Sly.
Commencing in 5, 3.
Prepare yourselves for failure, Coopers! You should prepare yourself for prison!
Attention. Computer now offline for scheduled movements. This is a recording. Have a nice day.
Honestly, La Paradox's father must be so
Platforms
disappointed
appear to
in
be on
him.
some kind of timer. You'd better move it.
This is more fun than square dancing with a donkey.
You square danced with a
Hurry,
donkey?
Tennessee. It's all up to you now.
Good. Increase power to maximum. We're going to need it all.
Ooh, almost didn't make that one by accident. Oh, what is this?
Pay attention, Tennessee. You need to figure out that lock sequence.
Reckon I ought to break out the old crack shot here. All right. I guess break time is over.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yes. Soon Sly Cooper will be nothing but a bad memory.
Woohoo! I am the greatest shot ever!
3, 4, 5. Does that mean there's a Wild West La Paradox?
Looks like our goose ain't cooked
Nice
yet.
shooting. Now let's find Sly.
Ah, alone at last. How cozy.
Oof.
Don't count on it, La Paradox. We've beaten all your other plans.
Aw, man. I wish these voice lines wouldn't freak out.
You think this thing can hold me? Just wait until I get out of here.
Why'd you do it, La Paradox? Why the ancestors? Why not just come after me? What's the deal?
The deal? The deal is you, Coopers. You destroyed my father, and you almost got me. But not quite. And when I rebuilt myself, I swore I would erase the Cooper name from history completely. And so today, my revenge will be complete.
Uh-huh. Bon voyage.
Sly?
Cooper, you filthy vermin!
Woo, wait! Cut that closer than a $10 shave.
And that's an expensive one for him.
Time here's up.
Take care, Tennessee.
I will crush you!
Oops.
No!
Take Carmelita and get off this thing.
We all need to leave right now. That maniac just tore a hole in time-space.
I need to finish this fight here and now for the whole Cooper clan. And I'm the only one who can glide out of here.
Aw, man.
Sly,
I know. Me too.
Oh, how sweet.
Come, Cooper. I will teach you to fight like a gentleman.
Uh-huh, like
And
you know how to
would
fight.
You know.
Ha! I'm going to save that Cooper tongue.
Oh, boy. Why didn't that make it?
Come, Cooper. I will teach you to fight like a gentleman.
And how would you know?
Ha! I'm going
Darn
to
it.
save that Cooper tongue for last. Come, Cooper. I will teach you to fight like a gentleman.
And how would you know?
Ha! I'm going to save that Cooper tongue for last.
All right, now we got it.
The rest of you to pieces.
Oh, quick time events, of course. Oop.
Your cane work is pitiful.
Not as pitiful as that mustache.
The cane is for stealing, not hurting. Beating the garbage out of you people is just a secondary part. Beating the stuffing out of you guys is just the secondary part.
A lucky break, Cooper.
You'll be lucky if I only break your neck.
Jesus, Sly!
I'm waiting for you.
Excellent work.
Teach you a lesson.
Looks like somebody just lost his temper.
I thought this was supposed to be the smartest villain we've taken on so far, other than, you know, Dr. M. project?
Why don't you come over here and take it?
There is something wrong with this stupid sword.
And you were supposed to be smart. It makes sense. He's terrible at fighting, but good at making schemes to take out even his own members.
Sly, do you read me? Get out of there, Sly!
Where is that little weasel?
I know it's difficult, Cooper, but try to keep up.
This thing is coming apart at the seams.
Don't fall, then I won't get the chance to kill you myself.
Whoops.
Where is
Seriously,
that
are you guys super into killing each other?
Difficult, Cooper, but try to keep up.
Like, Sly wants to
This thing is
break
coming
your
apart at
neck
the
and you want to just kill him.
Don't fall, then I won't get the chance to kill you myself.
So much killing.
So, before we finish this, let me get one thing straight. You came after the Coopers because of what happened to your father?
No, you imbecile! I came after the Coopers to prove that Le Paradox is the greatest thief who has ever lived. Is there any doubt? Ask yourself this. If the Coopers were truly the greatest thieves in history, and I have stolen their most valued possessions, then what does that make me?
An idiot? You had it made. You could have been the biggest thief of all time, but you had to target my ancestors and blow your own cover. You exposed your operation because of your ego. No Cooper would have done that. And for the record, can you really say you stole the canes? Seems like your friends did all the real work.
Oof.
Enjoy your words.
Such an ego burn.
Because they will be our last. I detest you, Cooper. The very sight of you fills me with rage.
I thought we were gonna be pals.
Blasted imbecile! I'll run you! Ready to meet your doom? It's time
No,
to end.
not really.
I agree, but I'm not the one who's going down.
You are.
Ready to meet your doom? It's time to end this.
I agree, but I'm not the one who's going down.
And down and out.
This is not right. My plan was perfect.
Sorry, pal. You just can't plan for a Cooper.
Just please help me.
Why should I?
I do not wish to die.
I guess you won't be doing any harm from a prison cell.
And Sly, you're an idiot.
As I said, so predictable.
You won't get away with this. I'll find you.
Yeesh.
Au contraire, Sly Cooper. I do not think we will meet again.
Oh! Ugh. That had to hurt. Now what about Sly?
It's been a while since that night, but there's still no sign of Sly. Or that cursed blimp. The skunk could barely tread water. So by the time they picked him up, he was happy to see them. Word is he earned a special cell in solitary confinement, where the only thing he'll be
Much
collecting
deserved.
from now on is gray hair. Both Paris and the Thieves Raccoonus were back to normal, but that hardly made us feel any better. At first, we just waited, assuming Sly would show up the way he always did. But as the days stretched into weeks, we had to face the fact that he was truly lost. We've stopped talking about it all the time, but I know it's all we're thinking about, even
Poor
if we
Dimitri.
show it in different ways. Murray seems like his usual cheerful self, but I can tell there's a new level of seriousness underneath it all. He's on the professional wrestling circuit now, and he's really been pushing himself. I know he's doing it to keep his fighting skills sharp. Like all of us, he wants to be ready for action the minute we locate Sly. Carmelita returned to Interpol, where she threw herself into her work, busting criminals at a record pace. She's been so busy, I haven't seen her for a while now. My sources tell me she's conducting her own investigation into Sly's whereabouts. Out of everyone, I think she took his disappearance the hardest, even if she never shows it.
Bentley.
At least not in public. As for myself, I continue to search. Even using all my technology, I haven't found a clue. The time machine is no help since we need to know where Sly was for that to work. I get discouraged sometimes, but I'll never give up. Because I know Sly's out there, and I know that wherever he is, we will find him. Ryoichi Cooper continued to refine his master ninja techniques as well as his sushi. And while his thefts were never detected, his sushi restaurant was recognized as the finest in Japan.
The finest, eh?
El Jefe remains behind bars. He was transferred to a South American prison, where he now works rolling cigars. Unfortunately for him, there's no smoking allowed.
And yet he liked to smoke a lot. What's Tennessee up to then?
Tennessee Kid Cooper recovered his gold and his place in history as the greatest outlaw of the Old West. His legend grew even bigger when he began stealing from crooked lawmen exclusively.
Oh, nice. How do you have that picture?
Toothpick was arrested and became part of a chain gang working on the railroads. He eventually went deaf and faded into obscurity.
Faded? I think he got ran over. Oh.
Caveman Cooper kept up his physical training and returned to his role as egg thief extraordinaire.
It looks like he's about ready to get
most
eaten.
Most importantly, he pioneered the use of his cane as a tool for thieving.
Probably whacking people too. Just like Sly. Sounds like the Grizz is next, huh? Yep.
The Grizz received a lengthy prison sentence and began a new career as a rap artist. In his spare time, he paints portraits of his fellow inmates. Sir Gallup Cooper returned to his heroic adventures and went on to form the Knights of the Cooper Order, a gallant group that stole from corrupt nobility. He also became a successful, if overly dramatic, actor.
Oh, well, it suits him.
Penelope was sent to Europe's highest security prison, where she promptly escaped. She remains at large, and the police have no clue as to her whereabouts.
However, you keep getting
Recently,
postcards.
however, I've been receiving mysterious postcards.
With her obvious symbol on them, because that's a rat. Or that's a mouse, technically. She's not a rat, she's a mouse. Maybe.
Salim Al-Kupar finally retired from thieving and took a long nap. Then he dreamed up a lucrative new business. Parking his camel around town, he sold snacks to hungry customers. It was highly successful.
Oh, he invented food trucks, I guess. Probably something he saw in the future and decided to copy.
After
Ooh.
being locked up, Miss Decibel decided to make some changes. She had the horn removed from her trunk, enrolled in anger management classes, and began teaching music to other prisoners.
I feel proud for her.
Continued good behavior, she might get an early parole.
I feel that's good. She wasn't really a villain. She was just completely misunderstood and then did evil things with her anger by accident. Still nothing on the paradox, right? Oh, Dimitri.
Dimitri returned to his globetrotting ways as a celebrity scuba diver and even launched a new line of fashion wear. He's so successful, there's a new reality TV show chronicling his adventures. It's called Disco Diver. La Paradox had all his assets seized, including his art collection, and everything was donated to the city of Paris.
Really now?
I'm told his cell was modified to be completely odor-proof. I suppose that's good for the guards, since he's going to be living there for a very long time.
Pretty sure he got a life sentence. Anybody else you can think of? Is there anybody else? No. Well, that's it for this time, guys. Thank you all very much for watching the finale of Sly 4, Thieves in Time. See you in the next series.